Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Anani. So today's video is actually going to be quite the fun one. We are actually going to be doing an updated house tour. You guys might have seen my first one I did. If not, you can click here, that I did when I came to my house about a year and a half ago. I thought I was going to be on the island at that time permanently, but you guys can click these videos here to see exactly why I ended up having to stay in the States longer than planned. But now I have officially expatriated to the island, and so I'm going to be showing you guys how I'm living, how we are living day to day, kind of roughing it. Like I say, we're going to show you the raw, the real, exactly what everything is looking like. So yes guys, we're going to start on the outside, work our way inside, and let's get into this updated house tour. This is the front of the house. We just freshly mowed it, weeded it. One of our neighbors came. We hired him to mow, and of course, you guys will see in another video, Kofi cannot sit still, so he also weeded everything, but you guys will see that too. But yes, this is the front yard. And let me turn around so you guys can see. This is what we're looking like. But yes, guys, so here we have palm trees. You can see the berries, or I don't even know what to call them, whatever you want to call them. But they are in season. I think, if you guys know, you can put it in the comments. I think these are how you make red palm oil, but I could be ridiculous, so do let me know. And then I also have one palm tree over here as well. Over here we have a papaya, but unfortunately it got bent over today while they were doing yard work, so it is what it is. But this is a sweet sop tree, and I think these other ones are just decorative. And then we actually have a papaya through there as well. So that is kind of what we are looking like. Like I told you guys, this whole area will be a garden in the future. I'm actually gonna have a video coming soon where I discuss everything that is wrong with the house, everything that we need to fix and will be getting fixed. But yes guys, so this is kind of how the front looks as of now. For an update, I wasn't able to get a lot of footage. You guys will see a little bit of footage in an upcoming video, but the house does, actually let me come over here so you guys can see. I should have showed you guys when I was over here, but you guys will be pleased to know NWC did come, and the house has water. The house does have water, and we do have an electricity source as well. Like I said, you guys will see a little bit of footage. I wasn't able to film a lot just because of everything that was going on. It was really hectic trying to problem solve that last day, or the days before I moved in here. So it's a little bit of footage that you guys will see, but yes. So my neighbors have two mango trees. They have this one, and then they have that one over there, and this is an aki tree. So for mango season, we get mangoes here, and we get mangoes there. Now this one is perfectly fine. But in an upcoming video, like I told you guys, we will be discussing everything wrong with the house. This mango tree right here, love it. We love the mangoes, but they constantly fall, and I mean just pummel our roof. So we're going to actually have to cut these branches because there's also another issue too with this mango tree. But like I say, stay tuned. We'll talk about it in another video. But so these are actually going to be cut off so we can prevent that problem from damaging our roof, because I mean it pummels it. So really our only source of mangoes will end up being this tree, but I'm okay with that. It's a small price to pay to make sure your house is not destroyed. But yes, the neighbors also have a banana tree that pretty much stays with the neighbors. I need to get all of this off the fence, to be honest with you. But in a nutshell, this is it. This is the front of the house. This is what is going on at the moment. Now we have reached the backyard. So like I say, it may look a little bit different from the last time you guys saw it. We actually had the canna lilies, all of the canna lilies grow up. Like I say, in an upcoming video, you guys will hear more about that in depth. What is going on with that? Like I said, it's going to be a little bit out of order. But we have the canna lilies. They are intentionally left where they are. They are intentionally left where they are. Because like I say, I will be using these for aesthetic purposes in the front yard. So until the ground is soft enough that I can move it, it's left there. Okay, but for right now, that is just what it's looking like. But yes, this is the backyard. So we have our clothesline that Kofi put up for us. So that's where we hang and dry our clothes. I actually hand wash all, well, so okay, I have really bad forearm issues, so I do as much as I can, but then really Kofi takes over and he can wring them out better than I ever could. So yeah, but anyway, this is where we do our laundry. We do our laundry up there, which I'll show you, but then we hang them all here. But yeah, so let's take a little bit of a walk. I'm gonna try to make sure I don't step in ants because they kind of agitated everything a little bit when they were burning today, but let's just take a little bit of a walk around. So in the backyard, we do have several types of fruit trees. We have this papaya tree. She's looking a little yellow. Again, in an upcoming video, I asked for tips, but I'll ask for some more tips here. You guys got any? What she needs, let me know. But we also have a sink back here. Eventually, I actually would love to turn this into like an outdoor kitchen moment, but again, that's for another day, another time. Like I said, we have all these canna lilies. This tree looks different. Again, we'll see it in the upcoming video. I pruned her. So yes, this is actually, one of them is orange, one of them is lime. So yes, we do have that beautiful tree on our land. We also have this coconut tree that will need to be replanted. So the old one was kind of over there. I may end up planting this one there as well. I actually think that might be the vibes that I'm going for. But yeah, we also have cocoyam X dasheen. I've heard them call it different things. Kofi calls it cocoyam. Miss Buck says it's cocoyam, but some of them are dasheen, so not all of them are cocoyam. I don't know, but I have them around the land. We have these. They checked this one today to see if it was bearing. It wasn't, so they reburied it. But yes, this papaya tree, we have another one. Like I say, we do have lots, like you guys can see here, a lot of canna lilies. Here is something very, very, very interesting. This is actually the wastewater pipe. Goes all the way here through here, which is very strange. We will probably fix that later on, but for right now it works. Like you guys see here, we were burning today, so that's why that looks kind of crazy. We should have pushed that in there while it was burning, but we actually ended up taking a nap, so we missed it. But anyway, guys, so that is that. I used to have sugar cane over there, but I do not have it anymore. Hopefully maybe one day it grows back up. I do not know. But yeah, that is kind of that. And let me step back here so you guys can get a great view of, this is the back of the house. That is the back of the house, guys. Of course, we're gonna go up there. The only place, oops, we are not going to go is to the downstairs, but it is very spooky. I do not go down there by myself. I really don't. Typically, if anybody is going in there, it is Kofi. I am not the one. I am not about that life. I let him handle all of that, okay? Until we start renovating, I don't want nothing to do with it. Upstairs balcony, we will go up there. That's actually the kitchen window, our bathroom window. That's the kitchen window to the downstairs unit. But like I said, yes. Let me show you guys this side of the house, and then we will take a trip upstairs. So on this side of the house is all my bricks. I'm actually going to create a burn area up there. It was there temporarily just because it had to be, but it really, I'm gonna put it up there because it flows better with the eventual layout of how I'm gonna have this backyard. So yeah guys, it's the bricks. I'm gonna brick out the area up there for it, and that's gonna be our new burn area. So that is why all of these just spare bricks are here. They were like all over all over the place, so so I just moved them all over here so I could use them later. But yeah, this is the other side of the house. That is actually the bathroom window to the downstairs bathroom. And then that is actually the bedroom window to the bedroom upstairs. That one way down there, that's a bedroom window downstairs. That one way up there, that's a bedroom window upstairs too. I'm sorry, this is actually a bedroom window too. That's the bathroom, I'm sorry. But yeah, and then we have this on the side. I'm not gonna go in there because there was ants last time, so I'm not gonna traverse in there, but you guys see the plumbing and everything too. I know sometimes you guys may see my house and are concerned about flooding because I am next to a gully. It is kind of hard to explain. If you guys were here, you would see. But my house is actually like on kind of a hill. So the top unit is actually like way above sea level. You know what I'm saying? And this is actually is too. The gully, you know what I'm saying, is actually more what sea level would be. So we're actually very high up. It's just kind of spooky looking, but we have not had any flooding. Even during Hurricane Melissa, there was absolutely no flooding here. I did check before I bought this place. I'm not in a flood zone. Of course, things could always happen, but I'm not in a flood zone. And yes, that is something that I talked to the real estate agents about. But yeah, guys, so this is actually the backyard in its entirety. Let's make our way upstairs. So, this is the upstairs. Look at that. We got an aerial view of the backyard so you guys can see it from a different angle. Up here, we actually do have our propane. That is actually how we cook. Kofi put this on top because he was very nervous that it would get too hot. We might actually end up moving that. I think that this is where like they had it before, but I don't know. We might end up moving that. But yeah, we have a little gas thing. We cook on our little gas stove with it. I'll show you guys in a second. But that is that. This is our washroom. Sorry about the lighting, you guys. This is our washroom. So this is my my in-the-house shoes, and those are Kofi's outside shoes. I'm wearing my outside shoes because I was walking. Let me tell you something. Africans do not play. That is something that I had to learn. Yeah, they don't play. So I have 2 pairs of shoes, and I cannot wear my outside shoes in the house. I have to wear my inside shoes in the house. So yeah, they don't play about tracking dirt. They don't. But yeah, this is like our washroom area. We keep our trash there as well. Our shovels, you know, our brooms, buckets for when we hand wash. Our soaking tub. I pretty much soak my stuff in here. Kofi does not like to soak his stuff in here. He's kind of a germ person. I think this is just fine. He prefers it to be bricked out before or tiled out before he uses it. But he will, like when he drinks tea or something like that, like you guys can see the leaves, because he was drinking papaya leaves and some other concoction. But anyway, so he will rinse them in here and stuff like that. But yeah, this is our washroom. You guys see, of course, we'll be changing all of those fixtures and everything. Yeah, still mind the shirt. He is drying his shirt. But yes, that is that. So when you walk through this door, we enter the kitchen. Okay, guys, so this is my kitchen. I have it set up as best as possible. I don't know if you guys remember from my video, I showed you guys that I bought all these spice jars like over a year ago. But yes, they did make it to Jamaica. And I had these wooden spoons, the coffee maker. Like I say, you guys might recognize some of the stuff. Some of the stuff I had to get while I was here. So like this pot, these pots, ignore this, and the pot on the stove. I was actually making lunch, so you'll have to excuse that. But yeah, guys, I have like my back stock in there, cereal, extra rice. Again, sorry, I literally just cooked, so everything is kind of all over the place. I need to get a like dish holder, but until then, I just put all the dishes here. And then that's our sink. Excuse that. Like I say, we were just eating lunch. But yeah, I didn't want to like make it too not what it's like on a day-to-day basis. So, you know, but yeah, this is what it looks like. And then that's our fridge, and our little stove. Yes, but this is it. So this is let me zoom out. Sorry if the quality changed a little bit, but this is the kitchen. This is the kitchen. So like I say, there's gonna be another video that tells you guys everything wrong with the house. But in a nutshell, actually all these countertops will actually be blown out. The sink actually is gonna end up going over there and some other stuff. But yeah, I'm sure you guys can see right here. Hold on. Sure you guys can see right here, this whole sink is just not a great sink, but you know, it does what it does. And like I say, I will be cleaning later, but I just wanted to shoot this video so you guys could see the really real. This is kind of how it is. And we have our mosquito smoker there. We'll be using it to ward off mosquitoes. Have my little Alexa there. But yeah, guys, so that is the kitchen. And then I'm gonna turn around this way. Soon as you come off the kitchen, literally, it's kind of an odd configuration, but this is like, I don't know what you want to call it, the living room or what. Like I say, right now the config is kind of bizarre, but yeah, this will end up being a living room somewhere in the future. So from this main room, that is the door to the outside. That is the bathroom. That is the bedroom, which we are going to go in. Hold on, let me zoom out, guys. Sorry. That is the bedroom. This is the bathroom. That's the main door to the house. And then when we go this way, we have the bathroom that way. We have another bedroom that way. And we have another bedroom that way. So we will look at everything. But I think number 2, let us go, no pun intended, let us go take a look at the bathroom. So this is our bathroom, you guys. No thrills, no frills yet. Like I say, we are just roughing it. We are surviving until we are able to get everything done that we need. But you know, it works. So this is our toilet. You see my baby wipes. I only wipe my face in the morning with baby wipes. My feminine pads. And then of course like my toothpaste and stuff. We keep our toothbrushes in the other bathroom. But yeah, then you got the soap because, oh my gosh, Kofi, every time he finishes using the toilet, he always has to clean it out with that and that. It's a whole thing. Like I say, he does not play about germs. But anyway, so we always clean that afterwards. We have a window here, the sponge there because he wipes something down. I can't remember what he said, but yeah. So that is that, guys. But like I say, no thrills, no frills. As of right now, you guys see the light. Let me come in here so you can kind of see how it's looking like. But yeah, it works. It does its job, you know. All the stains and stuff on the floor. Again, these are things that we can't really get out of the tile just yet. But yeah, once we renovate and stuff like that, all of that will be done. You guys see like all the stuff on the wall, stains like there, you know, we can't really scrub that out. So it's gonna be like painted over and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a nice little view. Well, when you look up when you're using the bathroom, so yeah. Okay, now from here, guys, let's make our way to the bedroom. Now again, in the video about everything that is wrong, we talk about this and we talk about that, so stay tuned for that video. But for now, let's go in and see. Okay, you guys, so this is our bedroom. So first and foremost, like you guys see, we sleep on a blow-up mattress. We sleep on a blow-up mattress. We do not have a real bed yet. So every other night, I blow this bed up so we don't wake up on the floor. But yeah, guys, so we sleep on a blow-up mattress. And then over here, we have our fan. This fan also charges, it's actually a solar fan, so we can charge it in the sun, like if we're outside or something, but it also has the outlets there, so we charge our little pop lights. I don't know if you guys remembered in the video I showed you where I was packing everything, but yeah, those lights made it there. That is Kofi's headphones over there. This is our stuff. We, of course, don't have dressers or anything like that. So we just have all of our stuff just in this little corner. We have another mosquito coil. I typically like to keep all of these windows closed because I cannot do the mosquito problem. Like, we are in the process of trying to get our windows screened, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, there's no screens on these louvers. So I typically keep these closed unless we have a coil going. And that pretty much does stop me from getting bit a little bit. So you guys see up there, we have the curtain rods installed. We don't have the curtains. I mean, we have the curtains, but I don't want to put those ones up just yet. So we have it installed for when we're ready to do it, but we're not ready to do it just yet. So yeah, guys, and then this is our privacy curtain because there's no door on the to the bathroom. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the deal was, but for some reason the previous owners removed this door. So I'm gonna have to get a door to replace it. But until then, let's take a look at the bathroom. So, ooh, sorry about the quality. I'm trying to zoom out so you guys can see everything, but it's kind of messing up the quality. But anyway, guys, so this is like the closet to in our bathroom. But like you see, like we keep sheets here, some towels here. Kofi hangs up all of his clothes to air dry, like for the day. So he always has them airing out. I think it's a Ghana thing, but apparently I've taken hold of it because I do it too now. So like any towels I use, I let them air dry, you know, if they're like a little bit wet from the shower or something like that. And then, you know, if I like was wearing like a muumuu or something and I was sweating a little bit in it, but it's not super dirty, I'll let it air dry too. So that is that. We have our little dirty clothes bags sort of a thing here. And then if you come over here, this is our shower. I put a little towel down because we don't have a bath mat yet. This is our shower. We shower in here. We typically keep all these windows closed because like I say, and we actually do have, it is an issue that sometimes like geckos come in here, which freaks me out, and I have to tell him to handle that because I am not about that life. So yeah, but we do have that, like you guys can clearly see, it needs to be repainted, remodeled. This toilet has no seat on it. We don't even use this toilet. We use the other one, but that is that. This is our little sink area. It is very untidy, but again, it's the really real, so I'm just gonna show you guys. All of this actually has to be redone, sort of a thing. I love these sinks, actually. Wish I could have saved them, but when I was talking to the carpenter, he basically told me, no, we gotta get rid of these. Like, there's no way to like save it, sort of a thing. So yeah, but the water does work in here. You know, gotta get new sinks. This one has a leak, so we don't use that one. But yeah, guys, so that's all our stuff, our soap and stuff like that. Like I say, it's everywhere, but it's the really real. I'm just showing you guys what it is. Of course, we need covers here. It's so cute. At night, there's two doves, a pigeon couple that come there every night, and those are the culprits to all of the bird on the side of the house. But yeah, so that is that. Like I say, it works. It works well. Both this and this works. So yeah, we take our showers in here. Eventually we gotta fix it, but for now, it works. Then, let me zoom in. Then, when we come out this door, again, I have blocked this. All the doors need weather stripping. Yeah, all the doors need weather stripping. So I blocked that temporarily. But when you come out this door, we loop back around and look at that, guys. We have made it to the front of the house once more. And of course, that was the bathroom door you guys saw, or the bathroom window you guys saw, the front door, and stuff like that. So let me close this. Close. And let us come over here, back through this door. And let's take a visit to this side of the house. So first thing we get, this is the other bathroom to the house. I am not going to go all the way in here because I'm not about that life. I mean, it's pretty clean, but I don't know what's been hiding this door. We keep it closed. But yeah, guys, that is that. Of course, we're gonna change out the toilet and everything, but that is that. We don't really go on this side of the house. So let me close this. Like you guys know, sorry about the quality, but like you guys know, this is our cubbies on both sides. We got one there. And let's just briefly take a look in here. Again, I don't go in the dark, spooky rooms. I really don't. So anyway, this is another bedroom, you guys. I'm not about to go open these louvers because there are wasp nests on the other side of these. So I'm not about that life. I am not gonna do it for you guys, but you guys get the picture. So this is another one of the bedrooms. I know it's dark, you have to bear with me, but that's another one. The cubby. And then we go to this bedroom. So let me zoom out, guys, so you can see it fully. So this is the next room. We have a window here. This is the dresser with the two drawers, closet here. This room has a light. Goes straight to the balcony, which we will visit momentarily. We have all of the back stock, well, some of the back stock stuff here. So extra curtains and door handles and work boots and sanders and all that kind of a thing. But this is actually, I think this is actually my favorite room. The only reason that we don't use this room, because it's Kofi's favorite too, is literally just because there's not a bathroom attached. If we had the bathroom attached, I think we would have made this the master bedroom, because it's right on the balcony. Like, it's so nice. And the wall space, like, our room is like configured very oddly, but this one has like proper wall space, like, you know what I'm saying? So I actually love this room, and like I say, it has its own balcony attached. Now, right off that door is the balcony. So see, that is the room we were just in. Now we're on the balcony. So over here is the gully. Like I tried to tell you guys, we are really high up actually. You cannot tell from the front of the house, so it looks kind of scary. But yeah, we are actually right on the gully. One of these days, when I get enough money, I'm actually gonna cut down this tree here, that tree here, and there's one more behind it. Then I'm gonna have all of this mowed, and then I might even, like, you guys can kind of see, you can see where the animals kind of come. The cows like to graze here, the goats like to graze here. So yeah, I might even put like maybe like a little bench here or make a little pathway, you know, so I think that'll be really cute. Because when it rains, it kind of looks like a little river and stuff. So I don't know, might do something like that. But yeah, that's that here. And then you turn around. That is the, what am I trying to say? That is the kitchen, the door to the kitchen in the living room. Guys, if you are interested in some more Jamaica expat content, please be sure to click the videos that will be coming up on the end screen shortly. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Please do stick around for the journey, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.